Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Alternate Angles. And today, there's a video we saw on social media about some girls just just talking about what they would do if just talking about relationships in general. I mean, these are secondary school students. You'd expect that they would keep their stay out,
By
take their
that,
business
by that you mean
out of.
they just pick fooling on the
No,
internet.
I'm just like well, in secondary school, like our parents said, you should be reading your book. Nothing concerns you with relationships. But of course, we all know what the actual truth is.
We do.
All of us engaged in
We
relationships.
knew,
Okay,
we
don't let me
knew.
say all of us. I
A lot
mean,
of us, a lot of
a lot of
us.
people did.
Yeah.
So this was also engaging in relationships, and they're giving their opinion on what relationship is like. But I think it's a TikTok challenge. But anyways, we just want to just talk about it. It isn't anything serious. So yeah, let's get into the video.
That broke boy that wants to date you. Let me not see me. Silla. That broke boy that wants to date you. Can't press money, hey, whoa. That broke boy that wants to date you. Goodness. That broke boy that wants to date you. Come on, baby. Very cheat. That broke boy that wants to date you. No money, no number. To that broke boy that wants to date you. Let my rich boyfriend catch you. Miracle. To that broke boy that wants to date you. No deceiving. Damn right.
You know what?
Okay.
It's just funny, shy.
Who gave these people phone? Let's begin from there. Like,
Because
who gave these people phones?
you can tell that it's a government secondary school. And in government secondary schools, we all know that they don't allow. So, well, I mean, when I was in secondary school, I attended a government secondary school, for example, now, and during our own times, we're not allowed to bring phones to school. So I want to assume that maybe it's probably the same thing. Did you attend a government secondary
I
school?
did not attend a government secondary school. I
kids.
attended a private school.
Rich kids.
And yes, like a couple of people had phones in my class at the time, and even when the Android came out at the time, a lot of people had like Android phones in my class. But stuff like this never happened.
Talking about you having phones, is that maybe people didn't bring? Is that maybe we're not allowed to bring phones?
But the
people brought anyway. I was part
of.
of people who brought phones. In fact, at that time, I was using like the biggest phone in our class.
I didn't even have a phone when I was in secondary school. I did not. It was when I got to like senior secondary school 3. That's when my parents were like,
for
passing your jam.
My mother bought me
for passing your jam.
My mother bought me a ton of phones in secondary school.
Wow.
A ton of phones.
Wow.
Like
so you're part of these people that were doing. You're part of the boys that were collecting our babes in school.
No. Weirdly enough, like I just wasn't on that P. Like I wasn't just interested. Like I wasn't using my power, like privilege.
Infinity stones.
Yeah, I was just a normal boy, just with my phone.
You know, at the time, right, when we're in the uni, when we're in the uni,
in secondary school.
In my head, secondary school, right? What we knew at the time was playing games, Temple Run, Subway Surfers. You see all these, let my rich boyfriend catch you. There was no rich boyfriend. There was only the angry boys in the class that doesn't listen to the teachers. That whenever they want to beat them, they'll be like, those are the guys that people used to like want to be around.
And there's always this boy.
There's this boy that collects skin for that girl also.
Say, come on, work. After they give you, you'll be like, chest arm.
Yeah. Those are the guys at the time that were like.
Those are the top boys.
Top boys. Those are the happening boys.
Those are the top boys.
But right now, I feel like this let my rich boyfriend catch you, cannot press money, whatever, it's becoming a societal rot. But this orientation is actually very bad for the society. Very, very bad for society because people attribute the amount of love that you have for them to the amount of money you can give to them, which is crazy, by the way. It's like really, really crazy because these days we've been having a lot of cases of divorces, and that's because a lot of people are not getting into relationship, or those that are in courtship are not like going into courtship because of the love. They are all going in because of the money, and if we continue like this, right, money will be the yardstick to judge whether you should be loved or not, and that will be chaos for the society.
Here's what I actually think about this challenge. People say it is a challenge and it's just jokes, and in a way I get it, but at the same time I also think it is indicative of what is currently in the mainstream media, in which people are constantly espousing views like, oh, if you don't have money, you're not making sense, if you're not giving me this, where relationships have become transactional. Do you understand?
Sure.
And now we're not beginning to see this funnel down into the lower tiers, which is secondary school students, who should ideally not even be parroting views like that. But then again, I don't agree with the point where you said, "Oh, this is just happening now." I think it's always been this way, but the reason why we're seeing it now is because the internet is more prevalent. People in younger people are able to have access to internet, TikTok, which helps to make content go viral faster. So these things used to happen before, but then again, it was on a local level in which you only just see it amongst a pair of people, maybe just like seven girls,
People,
group of girls. But now this seven group of girls have access to TikTok. They can instantly share this stuff to other girls, and then it's just going viral. So it's always been there, but it's just sad that what we see these big influencers parroting, like espousing views that are horrible, in which they see relationships as a transaction. We're not beginning to see the younger people too espouse same views. And young people will always look to older people as role models, even though they might not even want to admit it. But it is the truth. And there's an adage in Yoruba land that says, "Idire latin motoro," which is it is where we're joking that we know when people actually being serious. Because sometimes there's always hints of seriousness to playful stuff. And in this case, we all know that it's a joke, but I don't genuinely think it's a joke, because the truth is, at the end of the day, if okay, back then, yeah, we all had phones in class, even though the phones are not like major big phones. But the people with the biggest phones, do you get? There was a caste system, do you get, in which if you did not have a phone, you're just not that boy. If you had a phone, okay, you're the guy. By that time, we're not using iPhones. iPhones are not as prevalent as now. So it was just like small Java phones and Symbian and Android, small phones and stuff. So it was just, it was just okay. But even on that level, even on that scale, there was still discrimination. There was still a hierarchy. So it's just been there. But now in secondary schools, we now have students with iPhones. So now these things it's still it's relatively the same system, but it's just now being amplified. So it's nothing has really changed. And I, for one, I think a lot of responsibility falls on the parents to make sure you're able to supervise what your young child consumes online. It's very, very important. Like, you cannot just allow your child to just just run amok on the internet and just go on anywhere and just take any views. For example, yesterday, I was telling you, we were at this concert yesterday with Borge and stuff. So Dumodu came on stage. I mean, of course, this concert is clearly supposed to be 18 plus. It's not PG 13 or PG 12. So this man brought his daughters to this concert. Yeah, 2 daughters, and the man is like, he looks like he'll be like maybe in his 40s, maybe like late 40s. So he brought his 2 daughters to the concert. I mean, Lagos daddy, I'm trying to get my children to have fun.
Fun dad.
So then Odumo and his gang people started saying, "Oh,
you go smoke,
Igbo, all of that kind of stuff." So the second that happened, what the man did, I mean, this was supposed to be just a fun event for his kids. The second he saw that happen, he instantly took his kids and he took them away. Like, I saw him try calling his kids, saying, "Yeah, let us go," and then he took them out because he didn't want his kids to see that. Now, I mean, some of you might go, "Oh, you know that clearly. Why did you bring them there in the first place?" I get it, but at the same time, he also understands that the second thing started to get rowdy.
He knew when to
take them away. So as a parent, you have a lot of responsibility to also make sure that your child, even if you're even giving them phones to try and start using the internet, also make sure to supervise their content. You're their parents, first of all. You cannot just allow your kid just go read. So, and this doesn't just apply to the female child, it also applies to the male child too. Which you also have young male boys also starting to engage in fraud. That's also a major conversation that we also need to have. Understand?
But that's not the other.
Yes.
Today we're talking about this video.
No, I'm just saying, like, in the same vein, like, parents should monitor their kids. It's not just women, it's not just girls, also boys. So that's all I really have to say. I don't have much to say. So do you have anything to add?
I still want to hammer on the point of that influencer part where you say a lot of these girls like to consume some of the content they see from these influencers. I feel like our influencers need to do better. There are some views that you might have that you need to keep it in your pocket sometimes. Keep it in your pocket because of the youngins. So anyways, guys, that's it for us. Like our video, share, subscribe, and yeah,
bye.